so I've gotten ready for the day. I want to make this day like, it's a Friday, so I kind of just want to have like a self-care day mixed with some productivity. Obviously it's still a weekday, so I still have stuff to do, but not any kind of looming deadlines that I need to take care of like right now. I just need to kill time for like an hour. So I'm gonna do like some productive procrastination, kind of go through my email, go through like all of the folders that I have, because normally in my inbox I just throw things in folders and then I never look at them again. So I really should go through those. And then I also kind of want to change the color scheme of my Google Calendar. So yeah, I guess that's what I'll do for a little bit. So the whole thing is just like very dark and I'm not feeling it anymore. I was going through like a dark academia moment. I don't know, it's just I'm not feeling it. My calendar is not always this empty, by the way. I just haven't like scheduled my study time or anything, so. This is the finished product. It's all lightened up. If you don't know how to change it, I usually just go to Pinterest and I look up hex codes, and that will show you like all of the codes you could put into like customize the colors. So yeah, that's how I find colors. So I think I'm gonna go to the library. I have to go pick up a hold because they're not open for browsing. So I have to just run in and pick that up. If I don't do it today, I forfeit my hold. And then I think I'm gonna hit up Starbucks, get a coffee to bring home, and then maybe read my book for fun because I haven't had time to do that. So yeah. It's so cold, but I'm not pulling out my winter jacket, just out of principle. Now I'm just gonna go get coffee and then go back home. It's only 11 and I already feel like I want to nap, but I can't because it's only 11. Probably just gonna plan out the next 2 days in terms of like studying and like what I'm gonna do. And then I'm going to just read and listen to all of the songs that Demi Lovato has released from her new album. And then maybe I'll nap. So, life update. I recently, like a week ago, signed a lease on a new place, an apartment, and I'm very, very excited about it. I don't want to say I found it because it was found for me, but it's this cute little studio and it's like very central to my city where right now I live completely in the suburbs. I get to live alone again, which I'm very excited about. There's something about living alone that just really works for me. I think it's because I am such a homebody, I'm such an introvert, introvert that my home becomes my sanctuary. And I think that because of I'll just blame it on my mental illness. I just love being in control of my environment. Yeah, I'm very excited to go back to living alone. I lived alone before and it was great. And now I don't live alone, but I have my own space. So it kind of feels like I am. But there's something nice about having just like a small space that's really cozy. I'm just very excited for it. So I'm like combing through Pinterest, combing through the IKEA website, trying to find like cute things. A lot of my things right now are very dark. I have like a lot of black furniture, like all of my bookshelves are black. My desk is black and I covered it with like contact paper that's gray, like slate kind of pattern. My bedside table is black. Like it's just like a lot of dark. And I feel like that kind of makes the space feel small. I don't know if that's true, like from a designer perspective, but I feel that way. And the place that I'm moving into has like a lot of windows and it's very airy and it feels just like bright. So I want to have things that reflect that. So I am making like all the Pinterest boards. I'll link my Pinterest below. Yeah, I basically want to like completely redesign everything. So I'm hoping to sell a lot of my dark furniture and like replace it with white bookshelves from IKEA or I don't remember if it's like pine or whatever. It's gonna be fantastic. So about this move though. So the first time that I moved out into an apartment that was also a studio. I lived alone, obviously, so you don't have a roommate in a studio. And I kind of sucked at moving. Like nobody likes moving. Like show me anybody who likes moving. But I really sucked at it. It was the worst. So then my lease was up a year later. I moved into where I am now and that was a catastrophe because I was so disorganized. Everything had no rhyme or reason. My friend was already living here, so I was able to move some things like early. It should have been like the easiest move one will ever have. I freaked out, had a lot of anxiety about it, ended up having to hire movers for bigger things. And I only did that like 2 weeks before I was gonna move. So luckily the first company that I called was like super accommodating and they were very nice, although I'm sure they were silently judging me, being like, who calls for movers like 2 weeks before a move date? I have like 2 months before I move. So realistically, if I plan correctly, I could do this all myself. And when I mean myself and other people's labor. It should go smoothly if I'm organized and on top of it. I feel like I should start packing pretty much now. I feel like I should start selling some of the furniture pretty much now and start to pack more efficiently as opposed to just kind of like throwing things in whatever tote I can find. It was chaotic. It's gonna be efficient. Took my makeup off, put my glasses on. I'm so exhausted. I'm just going to like read a book some more and make some tea and just chill out. Yeah, like and subscribe if you feel like it, and I will see you in the next one.
Always think of you when spring comes, like it's something in the air at that time. Don't